Hello, I'm sorry for the delay. Please give me another 5 minutes and we will start. So thank you for waiting. Give us a few more minutes. Just give us 2 minutes or so, and then we'll start. Dudes, I am so sorry. I was muted the entire time. I was just talking into a screen. I don't know what happened. Why did that happen? So I'm sorry. This is Paulor. This is the first episode of 2024 Extreme Exhibition. And I was just saying, this is our announcement for the new year. We're having an open beta in February 16. And this is open to all people who have a Steam account. That means you no longer have to join our Discord and go through a process to get the Steam key. You'll be free to download the demo on Steam just by having a Steam account. And that's on February 16. So mark your calendars because that's gonna be a big date. We're gonna have an influx of people. It's not here on this schedule, but we're gonna have a special Extreme Exhibition on that date as we launch the game, and that will also be simulcast on Steam. So yes, we'll get a lot more features in the game. We're gonna have fixes, we're gonna have new game modes, we're gonna have new progression, but also as part of the open beta, we're gonna have we're gonna have to reset all the accounts because we need a more accurate, an accurate representation of the full game. So everyone will be starting from zero because there'll be a new way to do progression. There'll be levels and unlocking of weapons and upgrading of weapons. They have to be tested properly. Right now we unlocked all the weapons and all the equipment, so everyone got everything at once. So it wasn't a good, accurate representation of how the game should go. In order to test that accurately for the open beta, we will be resetting all the accounts back to your starting point, just so we can also test what the starting point is like and how people will progress through the game. So that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so yeah, but don't worry, there's going to be a lot of new features, and we really wanted to reset everyone so that we can have you guys see how a progression like into this level would look, how the new game modes would be like. I'm sorry, my phone. Why? Gosh, it's so far away. Hold on. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so that's the biggest announcement of today's stream, and we can have one game here. I'm here actually with the community members, our usual people from the Discord community: Azriel, Steven, Mikusim, and MK. Oh yeah, Steven's here. I have to reintroduce him because while I was muted earlier, I was actually introducing him. So Steven's back. As you all know, Steven's the shoot, I'm losing words right now. He's the project manager of MechaBlitz, so it's good to have him back. He can help us go into technical detail about our features. So say hi again, Steven. Sorry about earlier.
Hello, I'm back from the dead, apparently.
Yeah, it's been really busy this past year. We're really chasing a lot of things. We're gonna try and make MechaBlitz. We're gonna have MechaBlitz really come out. It'll be like brand new when the open beta comes out. There'll be a lot of features and a lot of changes, and of course, your concerns regarding the laser and some weapons will be rebalanced as well. So there's that as well. Anyway, so yes, so you can grind it like the mobile. Exactly. But it'll be a little different because the mobile didn't have the progression system we're adding to the game. So we can have one game. I'm going to make a room. Then, since we have how many players here? Let's have 1v1s first. You know, the classic. So, anyone can jump in. I created a room. Go ahead and jump in.
Would it be fine if I talk about some of the planned changes we
Okay,
have?
yeah, sure. While we're waiting on the people. Go ahead, Steven.
Okay, so first off, one of the main reasons why we are trying to reset your accounts because we are going to tie in some of the unlocks in your profiles. In conjunction with that, we are working on finally some sort of a single player mode that you guys can play around with, and then it's also going to be tied to unlocking the parts that is in the game at the moment. So yeah, those are probably the two biggest reasons why we are trying to do so. Um, we need to give you guys these, so in turn we could get some accurate data of what works, what doesn't, of course having your inputs on them as well, and of course some of the weapon balances that we talked about in the previous weeks, month rather, where we've been testing them and we can't wait to um, for you guys to have your hands on them.
Yes. We also have new game modes as well. Uh, and they have their own. They impact progression in a way that we also need to test. So there's that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of modes,
Yep.
I think it's okay if I say it here now.
Yes. Go ahead.
We're having the couch PvP implemented. It's actually been in testing since last week because we realized that some of you may want to play using the same device with other people. So yeah, that's gonna be there as well.
Yeah. So couch players can now play on Steam. They just need two controllers, and their friends, basically.
And friends.
Yeah, and a friend. So you can now play couch. So on top of multiplayer PvP, you can even play PvP locally. So this is more than a lot of like versus games offer, because a lot of versus games I like, they lost the ability to couch. They're now purely online, which is sad. So I'm not gonna name names. So yeah, we wanted to make sure couch PvP was in the game alongside online PvP. Couch PvP will be particularly important because we'll have a lot more. We'll be having a lot more events. That's all I can say. We'll be having a lot more events that involve couch PvP. So we want that as an option, and we want players who want to create their own events to be able to run those events without need of a network. So that's why
Oh,
couch PvP is important.
since you mentioned that,
Mhm.
and yes, we're also in the process of testing having the game be playable without the use of internet.
Yeah.
Because we, aside from having said events, we have also noticed that some of you are playing on Steam Decks, and of course, the purpose of it is portability. And sometimes you have limited or no access to internet at all. So if you want to play the game, we are trying to test it. We're working hard on it to make sure we deliver it as well.
All right. Yeah. So yep. So Steam Deck players, you'll be able to play the game on your Steam Deck without any need of having to connect to the internet. Once we're done with this, we really want people to be able to play MechaBlitz anywhere, anytime, with friends, either online or offline. So there's a lot of that coming in the next update, and the next update being the open beta. It's gonna be more exciting because it's an open beta for all players, not only our community here on Discord, but players who just download the game off Steam. So all they need is a Steam account to download the game, and that's what we want to. Yeah, that's what we want to move towards. Basically, what I just described, a game that you can play anywhere with your friends, either offline or online, where you can build mechs and then fight in either PvP 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s, or free-for-alls. So that's the kind of game we're trying to make. So anyway, no one else is gonna fight Sim. Are you at your... Steven, are you able to play or not? MK, I thought you were gonna play. No, you can't. Okay, I understand. I understand. No problem. No problem.
Because my build is the testing build at the moment.
I see.
It might create errors on stream.
No problem. Understandable. So I guess I'll have to remake the room, Sim. I'll fight you. I guess I want to see what you got. I'll remake the room.
He's a mad lad. He just killed me last time.
I don't. I'm a little worried now. I'm a little worried because the laser gun is I'm sorry, the Viper gun, the super laser. It's really strong because it stuns you, but I saw a weakness to the Viper gun while I was playing at the APAC. I'm not sure my build can showcase it really well.
There's the weakness, but like
Missiles.
No, it's not missiles. It's not missiles. It's yeah. I just don't have I don't have the correct weapon. Like I can punish you for doing that to me. I saw that in APAC. I'll have to change my build. I'll show you what I mean.
There's a sniper, I know, but like
no. It's not the sniper. It's not the sniper either. Did you notice I was able to sword you while you were lasering me?
I see.
You see that, Sim?
Yeah, but like
no, I'm not armed correctly. I'll show you later. I'm not armed correctly. There's a funny counter to the laser weapon. We really need to have it fixed because it's
okay, I see.
Fix the shield.
No. It's not a specific weapon. It's because of how the thing works. Because of how the laser works.
Is that how laser works? Oh, okay.
It's because of how the laser works. I'm not armed correctly, but later you'll see what I mean.
Is it the EMP?
No, it's not a specific weapon. It's because of how the laser works. I thought me being able to sword you was enough to give it away, but you'll see. It's because of how the laser works that there's a counter to it. That's really funny.
I see.
Don't you notice that? I'm mortaring you while you're lasering me. Like you're the one being punished for staying put. Don't you see that?
I see that. Yeah.
Nico back weapons which deals more damage than the laser.
Actually, Jamie also. Sorry, Jamie. A friend of mine also like showed me. He showed me something that we're not using, but it's really strong. I looked at this loadout. Anyway, I'll arm myself and you'll see what I mean. I'll get the correct weapons. I'll get the correct weapons.
I'm curious.
Yeah, but you should. I don't know. The fact that I'm able to sword you should tell you what the problem is.
Stun.
No. It's not. Wait.
It's a drill, right?
No, it's like I said. It's the fact that I'm able to do things to you while you're lasering me.
Okay.
Let me just equip.
Oh, the cat. I see. Okay.
No, that's just one. The fact that I'm able to sword you. Sorry. Can you remind me? Steven, which is the fastest cooldown on the melee weapons?
the fastest cooldown.
Yeah.
It's the dagger.
It's the daggers, right?
That's a
Yeah,
dagger.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Okay.
idiot.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I know what, like, just stab, right?
It's
that
not really.
one?
It's like if you want to. I'll just show you.
Okay.
It's more like if you're gonna laser me, you might lose for lasering me. That's what's gonna happen to you.
Okay.
That's.
But my is have big defense reduction. All right.
Oh no, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Remember that.
No, I know.
Remember that.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
see. I'm just not armed. I was underarmed that time. I wasn't
Okay.
properly armed.
Understandable.
I wasn't properly armed.
But there is a stage that you cannot stop me. There is a stage. There is a stage.
Let me
Wait,
just fix my stats.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I know people were asking. There's some parts here that are clearly superior to the others because the intention
Really?
was to have them unlocked at a later time and through a specific mode. So
Yeah.
we just had them all unlocked for the purposes of testing. But the idea is to have everything upgradable so that they can match up. And you'll start seeing that for open beta.
Okay.
It's too heavy.
Also Discord for the for confused.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, let me just turn on my Discord.
Thank you.
Alright. No one like this. It's all lower stats. No, it's okay. I just need to be able to move. Culture.
Why can't I see the room? Wait, this
I don't have a room yet. I don't have a room yet. I don't have a room yet.
The room with the spectator.
Let me change my...
Oh.
Wait, no.
I remember the counter.
I just-
Wait.
I know. Last time I just died.
Let me just test something.
I want this. All their kids here. Okay, now I'm so.
Okay, we're testing some stuff.
Okay,
I see.
then it's on this. Okay, gotcha. It's here. Alright. Okay, let's try again.
Okay.
I'm not. It's not as good as what Vilio did to me, but yeah, you'll see.
Oh.
You'll see.
Where's the no? It's
I made the room. Room 155. There you go.
Okay, there you go. Okay, there's a
Really?
specific stage. Where is it? This one. Next battle. Is it this one? Oh no, it's not this one, but oh, it's fine.
Okay, na magaan?
Wow. Really? The counter, huh?
Oh, I see now what I need to fix with the Viper gun.
Yeah.
That's not kicking you back. It's not giving knockback whenever you're taking damage.
And also, now there's another glaring issue with the.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The stun.
Yeah, the stun is what. It's just
That's not-
glitching. It's also glitching.
It's acting like another stun because it's not kicking you back as opposed to the fireballs from the rockets. All right.
No, and also look at what's happening. I don't know if that's unintended. I don't think that's a good intended.
Wait, which one? Which one?
No, my weapons are cooling down, but the fact that I'm able to sword him while he's lasering me is also another thing. No, I wasn't able to do it. He does have more defense.
Damage? What damage? One.
All right. I'm writing it down in the bug
Yeah.
tracker right now.
But no. The thing I wanted to show there is he's lasering me, but I can shoot him with the Gatling gun at the same time.
Yeah,
And-
you can do it.
No.
I
I'm
understand.
I'm saying is that I don't think that's supposed to be unintended.
Oh.
I don't think that's intended. You're just winning out because you have the high defense stat. But in a normal situation, the guy with the laser loses to the guy with the Gatling gun.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
you also have the other setups. You have also the other setups. Like you can leave the what do you call that? The explosions on the ground. And yeah, like what I said. If I'm supposed to be stunned, I'm not supposed to be able to rush in
Do
with a
anything.
sword. With a sword.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's either the stun is oppressive, but at the same time, it's not really a stun. So I'm not sure if that's something we want. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'll go to our next announcement.
It's not something we want. Okay, I'm writing it down.
yeah. So we should really look at that. if you want the Viper gun to stun someone, it's really easy to pull off. Like the what do you call this? The cooldown between shots is too much, too easy. It's easy to pull off, but at the same time, is that really a stun? Because I'm able to charge my sword and then attack the enemy, and I'm able to shoot back. It just so happens Sim's build is high defense, so in a normal situation, if a guy wasn't too canny about their defense stat and was using the Viper gun, they'd lose to the Gatling gun's damage. That's what I observed in the
They're not
impact.
built like an actual defensive turret.
Or it's more like I shot this laser cannon, but the enemy is just shooting me back, and I can't move, and I'm losing to him in terms of damage. It's just that Sim was able to set up other things, but I'm not sure if that's your intended thing.
No.
No.
If you notice, even in the other weapon that causes minor stuns, you shouldn't be able to shoot your mounted weapons. So yeah,
But
again,
the thing I was shooting was my hand weapon, and I was
yeah, you were
swording.
able to shoot. Okay.
Yeah, I was able to sword him. I activated
Alright.
sword during the laser stun. So anyway, that's just another weird thing about the laser rifle. Yeah, I don't think the daggers were that good an option for that. Maybe if I had a stronger stunning weapon like the axe, probably.
Yeah.
Or yeah, I can just shoot. Actually, yeah, I could have done that. I could have just shot a vault gun while he was doing that. That would have also ruined this day. But at the same time, that just shows that I can basically, while I'm being lasered, I can do whatever.
Yeah, because you can move forward.
Yeah,
and
I can move forward via the melee
weapon.
weapon, or I can use any of my other weapons. It wasn't a good. I wasn't able to use it properly, but I observed in APAC, players were just able to shoot through the Viper gun. They just Gatling gun the guy back. Anyway, sorry, I'm going back to our discussions. So the next announcement I have is this week. As you all know, I wrote there on January 22, we're gonna have something called the Leaderboard Rush. So it's a little contest we're having for 1 week. From 22 till 29 Sunday. January 22 till the 29th of Sunday. We will be tracking the top 1 PvP, weekly PvP leaderboard player. So yes, so you can it's up to you guys how you get to the top one of the PvP leaderboard. But I will just say, to get to the top of the PvP leaderboard, you have to keep playing PvP, because that the number of games you play in PvP is a little more important than just winning 1 or 2 games. So the prize is a 400 peso Steam gift card. We're limited in terms of what kind of gift cards we can give because of our region where we're located. As you all know, we're a team located in the Philippines. So, yeah, it'll be converted to your region's monetary cash. So I'm sorry if it's not too impressive when it comes over to your region. But at the same time, if someone from outside the Philippines region beats him, I'm happy. I'll probably throw in a little something extra. No, I'm kidding. Don't worry. So yeah, just win the leaderboard rush from 22 to 28th. I'm sorry, 28th. Let me double check my calendar. Yeah, 28th. I'm sorry, not the 29th. It'll be the 29th here in the Philippines, but it's the 28th. Because our weekly PvP starts from Monday, ends on Sunday. UTC 0. Monday UTC 0 till Sunday UTC 0. So in the Philippines, that's 8 o'clock in the morning on Monday. So yeah, just win the leaderboard rush. Either find a friend to play with. All it entails is playing and winning a lot of PvP games. So I know there are people here who are willing to do that, but you gotta get your friends to play the game if you want to have a consistent way to get to the top of the leaderboards. And there's a 400 peso gift Steam card prize at the end of it waiting for you if you can win it. So yeah, I know there are people here who will try to get to the top of the leaderboard, but I don't want to comment. I'll just leave it up to you guys how you want to do that. Alright, so that's our next announcement. So that'll start tomorrow for our Western players. Tomorrow for our Western players, what is it? Yeah, for us in the Philippines, it'll start on Monday. So
They have a head start.
they have a head start. No, wait, sorry, I'm off. I am completely off. No, everyone is 2 days away. So just be prepared. I'm giving you all guys 2-day warning. So get your friends to play the game. Get them to join our closed beta test so that you have someone to play with. If you want that 400 peso gift card, it's completely free. And only one winner will have that 400 peso gift card. So take note of that. Okay. So we can have another game. Let's go back to the room. Is anyone else available to play? I mean, or is it gonna be me and Sim again? Because I'll probably fix if it's gonna be me and Sim again.
I'm here.
Alright. Okay, my webcam is being weird again. So we'll just have Steven's avatar for now. Replace me. Yes. Alright, let's see what Sim's got. As you all know, Sim's got a really solid, like, around his play style. His defense is really high. Like, the Gatling guns were only dealing 1 or 2 damage. But at the same...
I see Sim is also now adopting using mortars. The last time I was here, which is a few weeks ago, that's what was using. So
yeah, because he realized how... Because the mortars are actually... like I pointed out last time. You know what I mean, Steven? I pointed out what the mortars are like last time. So the mortars had a thing. We had a bunch of meme videos around the mortars because they were so oppressive and funny. But the thing to see here is that it's actually a setup around his laser. So he has these 2 rocket launchers, which are actually used for a defensive function as well as for a punishing function. So if the enemy has some weird counters up their sleeves, he can just leave rockets in front of him as a defense. Also, the Viper rifle it really tracks. It's really there's no way to avoid it once it hits. So that's another thing we should look at, Steven. There's no way to dodge it once it fires. So the only counter that I had that was also like kind of something we need to address was, like I said, you can fire or use your melee weapons during the laser fire. So Sim seems to have countered that by having these rocket launchers as like security, and then he has mortars as well. While he's lasering the enemy, he mortars the enemy. So there's that, and then as he uses only the defense and drone, but I don't think he has to use them. So this is MK's build. Mortar rifle, mines, 2 mines. Let's see how that will help with Sim situation. Napalm and homing missiles. And then a defense, yeah.
This is a
Sorry, MK?
it's a defensive build.
Yeah, it is. It's really heavy. So we'll see. Let's see how that fares, because Sim requires a lot of movement to get his game going. You guys select your stage. I'll just do whatever. Just vote whatever.
Next battle.
Alright, so as you all know, this is a really early version of the game. We're still looking at all our weapons and how they're designed. And that's why we're doing open betas in this. We're doing open betas and these other tests so that we can also improve the game. What's happening?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I think your cameras only focus on the player.
And it doesn't see.
I mean, I'm unable to switch cameras. Anyway, let's see how Sim's doing. I see the counter. He counters by. Okay. Because the one thing about the Viper rifle is the enemy's also unable to move. So that's where the counter lies. Sim's counterplay to that is to either leave the rocket launcher or just tanking it with his high defense. But right now he outperforms the enemy.
Tank it.
Yeah, like I showed here, he's able to fire the mortar even while he's being hit. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how the mines would help. Sim doesn't need to come close to hurt me.
Yeah, this is against melee. You're the one with melee.
Yeah. So this build of Sim doesn't need to come in. He just needs to trap you with the Viper beam. His entire gameplay is around trapping you with the Viper beam, so that he can hit you with the other things. Anyway, yeah, we'll be fixing that for open beta, right, Steven?
Yep. Starting next week.
Along with the mortar cooldown.
Oh, that was easy.
Oh wow.
Relaxing.
If I may quote a comment from before, stop playing with your anime weapons. Well, I guess we over-animate the certain weapon.
Yeah, that's too broken. The stun is too broken.
It's broken both ways. Like it's broken because you can always pull it off, but at the same time, I'm not sure I should be able to shoot someone while doing that. Yeah, you know. So we'll have one last game. I guess MK and me, because Sim already beat both of us.
Alright. I'll sit it out.
I can't deal with Miku with the laser.
No, it just so happened the laser is in a spot right now that's
Yeah.
it's in a it's really just overall it's broken both ways. It's not working as it should be.
Yeah, yeah. There's one stage that you cannot stop me. Like absolutely you cannot stop me for lasering. There's like there's the three walls. The three wall thing.
Yeah, we're aware. Because you said it has
Yeah,
infinite
yeah.
range. I'm aware of how you're gonna use it.
Yeah. That's too much.
Why can't they choose?
I'm not sure.
Next battle.
I'm not sure. You were unable
but
to
I-
choose. Anyway, you chose a You chose a nice map. I think this is a good map.
Yeah, good enough.
Are you able to move? Okay, I'm coming in with the Gatling gun.
That's the cat.
Yes, because you made a heavy build.
You have to use your boost to be able to move around.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. Get countered by the heavy build.
That's our game.
That was nice.
Yeah, I learned this from Billion. That was a move that I realized our internals have way more utility than I gave it credit for. Yeah.
Wait, is there internals? Why you?
I'm sorry. I meant the special. There are specials that we have more utility than we give them credit for.
Yeah, the speed one, the like you can move. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Because you just want to have more boost than your opponent at all times. So
Yes, it's really good. It's actually really strong. Yeah, if you guys fix the laser, I'll be back in my old build, the usual build.
no, we'll see what we'll do about the laser. Like we just have to choose which way we'll go. We want to keep the fact that it's stun. Then we have to fix how the cooldown works and how
Yeah.
it actually hits the enemy. We want it to
Yeah.
maintain the fact that the enemy can shoot back.
I
We'll
mean,
see.
you should like make it so that it's dodgeable. And not right now, it's not dodgeable.
Yeah, it's not
Right.
It's
dodgeable. Right?
following you, eh? Yeah, I
Yeah.
think.
It's not dodgeable, and then the cooldown is also really quick. Anyway, good game, MK. I saw your game plan, but unfortunately, I learned from Vilio. Ever since I fought Vilio, I learned my lesson. Even though there was a lot of content around it, I learned really hard from that.
You learned.
Yeah, I learned so hard from that encounter. So now I'm like, I'm just gonna have a minimum speed, so that I can
that's
handle
why
it.
at the first time that I build my mech, it's all about speed.
Yeah.
That's like dodge stuff.
Anyway,
Now
so I think that was it. Was there anything else? Let me double check what I was gonna talk about. I think we announced everything and we had some good games. We saw some counters. We had a heavy build with heavy mortar. We had we had Sims cheese build. We explored the Viper guns weirdness on screen. Oh yeah, the weekly leaderboard. Okay, we announced everything. Yeah, so look forward to next week's. I'm sorry, not next week. Next month's open beta. Next month's open beta launch and the new features and the fixes to the weapons, of course. Steven, are we able to do the weapon fixes before then, or is it all
Yeah.
gonna be on February?
I think we could, since it shouldn't take that much time and it's not gonna affect the progression plans we have overall for the open beta. So I think we could squeeze it in maybe next week.
Yeah, because I'd like another test once we have the weapons fixed before we go into open
Nice.
beta. Because,
Sure.
of course, we want players to come into open beta not having such obviously cheesy weapons like right now. I think the laser, the Viper gun, and the mortar guns were the only things that really kind of stood out as being really strong, really strong in an obvious way. Broken. The mortar is not obvious. You have to fight it continuously to get why it's strong. The laser is like obviously there's something we have to fix about that. So yeah, those are the two things I'd like. Oh yeah, I'd like to thank Midnight Mashers and Cham Drinkers. Cham Drinkers hasn't done their stream yet. They're going to have a stream tomorrow on Sunday, so please watch that. Midnight Mashers had their stream yesterday night for Philippines. We also have to fix the shield, Steven. They actually had that as our as a feedback.
Nice shield.
The shield cooldowns and how they work. So yeah, and we'd like to thank, of course, Vita Hanan and Isai for streaming our game last. Sorry, no, that was this month, right? Earlier, a few weeks ago, they streamed our game, and they also gave us a lot of good feedback. We'd like to thank them, especially regarding the Gatling guns. Yeah, that's it. So, were there anything else you wanted to say, Steven, before we go? Because we're gonna end this. 5 minutes till 12.
None at the moment, but also I do remember a specific paid job winning out a month ago. So
Oh.
expect that in the open beta as well.
Oh yes. Congratulations again, Mikusim, for Phantom winning. We'll be including that in our paint tab. You'll see the Phantom there as one of our community winners. So expect to see that in open beta. And then we'll see about having these weapon fixes by next week before next Extreme Exhibition. And then let's have another test by then. Alright, so that's it. Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Sim. Thank you, MK. Thank you, Steven, for taking time to answer questions and explain things. Thanks, Azriel, but he's no longer here. Yeah. So thank you, everyone, and once again, I'd like to thank the viewers and everyone who's supporting MechaBlitz so far. Let me just wait. Sorry. Okay, there we go. So yes, please just remember to follow us on social media. So here are our social media pages. Our Linktree page in particular has access to everything, including our Steam page and our Discord page. So, our Discord channel. So yeah, just copy those or go there. We also have those links below. So that was it, and thank you. This has been Paolo and Steven from the MechaBlitz team. Thank you everyone for joining us at Extreme Exhibition. See you again next week, and hopefully see you next month when you join our open beta. But if you want to play now, our closed beta test is still ongoing. Nothing's preventing you from joining our Discord and joining the closed beta program. So once again, goodbye, good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. This has been Paolo, Extreme Exhibition, signing off.